What is up, guys? Welcome back to the episode of F1 Mobile Racing Career. But we are here for episode number 3 today for the Austrian Grand Prix in Season 1. If you guys didn't see the previous episode, the British Grand Prix, definitely be sure to go check that one out before this is a very agitating episode. As you see, we can claim 4 car blueprints for this car. It was a quiet race though, so we can't really say it was that entertaining. But coming to the Austrian Grand Prix should be an interesting round, as we do have some good pace around here from F1 2021 Mobile Racing. So hopefully we can carry the momentum over to this year and see what kind of race we can have. Let's head to qualifying. So here's the qualifying order so far. It's Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Russell, Norris, Ricciardo, Ocon, and Bottas for the top 10. So unlike the previous 2 races, we now have a slightly different top 10, not just the teams in order. It's more of a variety as we now come across the line, getting to start our one and only hot lap. And across the line we go, DRS wide open as we now head out towards turn 1. Taking a nice and wide line, getting the apex, getting a great run through there. Open DRS again as we now head down this next straight and towards turns 2 and turn 3. Feeling pretty confident here and just trying to find the limits of the 2022 car. Obviously, like I said, very different. As you can see, it set a purple first sector. As I think we had a great run through that first quarter, just completely dominate the AI through there. But coming down this main straight. This straight as we now head now towards turn 4, downhill braking. It's going to be a tricky spot. Down to 3rd gear, clip that apex, throw the car in, get on the power nice and early, and now we head towards turn 6 and 7. We're going to try to take this flat out. Should be flat out this corner. Yes, it is flat out. Pretty much going a little wide there, but it's alright. Green second sector, but that's alright. Hopefully we can carry the momentum into the final sector. We are also very strong in the final sector as well. As we go head towards turn 9 and turn 10, the penultimate 2 corners of this lap here, as we go flat out through here and get ready to brake for the last corner down to 4th gear, clip that apex, now get ready to open DRS as we now charge towards the line. It's been a pretty good lap here. Here we go, there's a cross the line, where's it gonna put us, and look at that, that puts the pole position into Williams ahead of Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Russell, Norris, Ricciardo, and Ocon. What a lap. Let's see if we can carry the momentum into the race. So here's the starting grid. It's us, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Russell, Norris, Ricciardo, Ocon, Bottas, Alonso, Guan Yu, Gasly, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Magnussen, Albon, Stroll, and Vettel round out the grid. Still kind of surprised you were here on pole position. Here we go to 5, red light for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go to D-Service, but Leclerc gets an absolute lightning start as we now head out towards turn 1. The Red Bull has of Sergio Perez passes and the Ferrari Carlos Sainz. We're going to try to hang this around the outside. A little bit of contact though with Carlos Sainz. We managed to get back up into P2, but Leclerc I think is going to run with this. And that's going to be a dry race between me and Carlos Sainz. Look at the power of that Ferrari just blitzing right by us. Now Verstappen's going to try to get the outside. He's going to go around our outside. Perez is going to try to go on the inside. We're going to cover them up towards turn 3, down the inside of the 2 guys. And almost making contact with Carlos Sainz, squeezing him out. And we're going to move up back into P2. We probably shouldn't be fighting with these guys out. They are just in a higher league than us. But we're going to be fighting for them because, you know, these are crucial points. And this is a podium we can be on the line here. As we go back down the inside of Carlos Sainz, almost making contact with him again. But somehow managing to stay ahead of him in the Williams. I mean, our car obviously has no pace. So we're going to try to hold him up here as they now come through this left-hander here. Holding him down there. As we now head out towards turn 7 here. Trying to get a good line through here. But Carlos Sainz is hounding us now. As we now head out towards turn 9 and turn 10. Carlos Sainz looking for the inside. We're going to block the inside. Looking to the outside. We're going to block the outside. And just like that, managed to hold on to him just about. As now come through this corner here. Going a little wide there. Getting that apex. Now getting on the power necessary. Still, Carlos Sainz is right there though. Having to try and block him to hold this second place. Carlos Sainz goes around the outside, and we're gonna have to let him go. Unfortunately, we're trying to make him move around the outside, but he just placed the car perfectly, and he's gonna start running away. Now we have to start defending from Max Verstappen for this final podium spot here, as Carlos Sainz starts to streak away, and Leclerc has already built up a 3-second gap to Carlos Sainz. So could be race over unless Leclerc makes a big mistake, or Carlos Sainz just finds some extreme pace. And you can see here, we're gaining a lot in the braking zone, but we just cannot have any pace on the straight. As now Max Verstappen in the Red Bull is going to try to pressurize us, coming down towards turn 4. Looking to the outside, now looking to the inside. We're going to block both ways, defend the inside line, place the car in the middle, and keeping that base for now. When he is ready to attack and steal that final podium spot for Red Bull here in the Red Bull rig. The crowd mainly here to see Max Verstappen's window, as we did go big deep in there. And really touched the grass and went a little too shallow. But has now come out of turn 8. Verstappen is looking for a place to go, but we are just placing our car perfectly. That's going to allow Sergio Perez to now get involved in the act as well. It's going to be a three-way scrap between me, Verstappen, and Perez at this rate to try and take their place. But I think the Red Bulls are now scrapping away there to try to sort out fourth place here. Who's going to attack me first as they come in this corner for one last time. Going a nice line through there and pulling away from Max Verstappen. We'll see if they start to catch up on this next straight here. Out of DRS range though, unfortunately from Carlos Sainz, so we don't have any extra speed boost. As now come up towards turn 3 for one last time here. Down a second here. Clip that apex perfectly. We get so close there to Carlos Sainz. If we were any closer, we could have made an overtake, but unfortunately that is a no. As now head now towards turn 4. Verstappen's actually been dropped by us. We have found some nice pace in this lap to try and break away from him. Down in third gear, clip that apex, get on the power, and now we're heading towards the part of second 2, trying to finish out this lap. And again, holding on to that final podium spot here as we go a little too inside there, touching that inside curve. But his spot is now coming to this flat out corner here. Verstappen is trying, but he's just a little too far back there. Charles Leclerc is going to take the win here in the Austrian Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz will come in second to make it a 1-2 for Ferrari in this Primo Series. But we're going to come across the line though to take third place in a Williams and claim our first podium of this series ahead of both Red Bulls, Russell, Norris, and Ricciardo, and a couple more positions as well, which is crazy. Hamilton all complete the top 10. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.